في سبيل الله ولا يخافون لومة لائم ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء الله واسع عليم.
O you who believe, whoever of you turns away from his religion, know that, in time God will raise up a people whom he loves and who love him, most humble towards the believers, dignified and commanding in the face of the unbelievers, striving continuously and in solidarity, in God's cause, and fearing not the censure of any who censure. That is God's grace and bounty, which he grants to whom he wills. God is all-embracing, with his profound grace, all-knowing. In this verse, Almighty Allah informs that if the believers were to turn away from their faith, he would bring forth new generations in their place. The qualities of these replacements are listed in the verse as follows. They are the beloved servants of Allah. Allah's love for his servant entails his desire for them to find the right path, his satisfaction with them, granting them abundant rewards for their obedience and worship, praising them, and enabling them to succeed in righteous deeds. Those who are recipients of Allah's love are destined for his assistance, hence success and salvation. In matters of effort, progress, and achievement, Allah's help is always with them. They love Allah. The love of Allah is a feeling that arises in one's heart as a result of contemplating his greatness and blessings. Those who possess this feeling are respectful towards Allah. They fulfill his commandments and refrain from his prohibitions. They do not hesitate to strive in the way of Allah and religion, nor do they hesitate to sacrifice their wealth and lives. The Quran aims to lead humanity primarily to the belief in the unity of Allah and to the feeling of loving Allah more than anything else. Indeed, in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 165, it is stated, "But those who believe are stronger in love for Allah." This points to this goal. The highest relationship between a person and their Creator is the relationship that reaches the level of love. A person who loves Allah above all will organize all their relationships according to this love, and thus, all their relationships will be conscious and willful. In Islamic thought, true love is the love of Allah, because the reason for a person's existence, the essence of the goodness and favors they receive, both material and spiritual, ultimately come from him. He is the best, the most beautiful. All goodness and beauty come from him, so he is the most deserving of love. They are humble towards the believers, meaning they are compassionate, merciful, and gentle. They do not resort to force against them. They do not use their intelligence, abilities, influence, wealth, or other powers as a means of oppression against the believers. They strive in the path of Allah, meaning they endeavor to establish truth and justice to earn Allah's pleasure. They endure any kind of hardship that may come their way in this pursuit and do not hesitate to spend their wealth and lives in the cause of Allah. Struggle is one of the most important characteristics and distinguishing qualities of sincere believers. While striving in the cause of truth, they do not fear the condemnation of anyone. They walk on the path of Allah, in whom they believe in his existence and unity. They govern themselves with his decrees, and they pay no heed to the opposition, criticism, objections, or mockery of their adversaries. This is because they do not expect any reward or praise from people for their deeds. They only strive to establish truth, eliminate falsehood, spread goodness and beauty, prevent evil and ugliness, and thus endeavor to earn the pleasure of Allah. May Allah make us among those believers. Ameen.